Hey Mama, it's Whitney from The Savvy Working Mom, and I want to talk to you about feeling better. Sometimes we just have those days where we're in a funk and we can't get out of it. Like everything's going along just fine. Like you might even have been in the zone for 2 days straight, and then there's a crash and you just don't feel great. Or maybe even in a funk for a while. I'm not talking about real depression. If so, like you should consult a mental health provider. But just when you're kind of down in the dumps, not feeling great, and you're trying to lift yourself up. It can be hard to do, but it's possible. And I want to give you a few ideas that can help you to change your state, help you to feel better, help you to find some immediate joy, or at the very least, like knock off that negative energy so you can get back to loving your life. So here they are. You ready for them? The first is to take a moment for gratitude. Just take a moment to be grateful. Think about what is good in your life, write it down, and say it out loud. And it will help to change your state. As you say each one of these things that you're grateful for, like really feel it deep inside. Like, I am grateful that my son is healthy. That if nothing else, that my son is healthy, I'm healthy, my husband's healthy. Like, that is something to feel good about. I know what it's like to not be healthy. So trust me, having health in your life it's amazing. And something to be grateful for. Take some time to remember what those things are that you're grateful for, and like really feel it. Let those feelings develop inside of you. And what you might find when you do this is that because you're in that funk, you kind of don't want to feel good, right? It's like you're pushing, you have to get past this barrier to actually feel good. And that's okay. Work it. Work through it. Let that feeling of gratitude come out. Like let that smile break out on your face. It's okay that you're going to have to work through it, or if you have to work through it, just do it. One thing also that can help you to prepare for this, because you know what, like there are just going to be those days where we don't feel great. And again, the sooner you can get out of that feeling, the better. So one thing you can do to prepare is to create a gratitude list. Write down, especially on the days when you're feeling good, because it's going to be the easiest, write down the things that you're grateful for. And then when you're in a funk, go pull that out of your nightstand or off your fridge or wherever you keep that list and read it. And again, allow yourself to feel good. Allow yourself to feel the positivity that comes with the things that are wonderful in your life. Another tip, and this is more future looking. So, right, grateful has a lot to do with what's happening in the present moment and what's happened in the past. The gratitude comes usually with those kinds of things. So you can also get future looking and take a moment to plan a memory. Think about something wonderful that you want to happen, that you want to experience, and plan it out. It could be as simple as you want to experience having a great laugh with your husband, or you want to experience learning something new with your kids. Whatever it is, just take a moment to think about that memory that you have yet to create, that you're going to create. And that can help to pull you out of it. You can also, if you're, those are active. Those are things it's going to cause you're going to force yourself to think through them. If you're not feeling so active, right, you're just really like, put on something positive. Put on a TED Talk, go to YouTube and find a TED Talk on an inspiring topic and listen to it. The TED Talks are short, right? They're all less than 12 minutes. Most of them around 8 minutes nowadays. And listen to that TED Talk and let yourself feel invigorated and revived. If a TED Talk's not your style, put on a comedy. Watch something funny and let yourself laugh. It's okay, again, if it's a little hard to work through, but just try it. Just put on something funny and see if you can fake it. There's also a thing called laugh therapy where people force themselves to laugh. And in forcing yourself to laugh, I guess you release all the chemicals that make you feel good, and it helps. So if you get a little inkling to laugh while you're watching the comedy, just go ahead and do it like fake. Just force yourself to laugh. That's maybe more maniacal than funny, but just laugh. Like laugh and laugh and laugh and force yourself to laugh. And it will change your state. And that's the whole point, is just to get your state changed so that you can get on the upward, the upward motion. Another great way to get out of your funk is to get a massage. Now, I know this is easier said than done, but if you can find some time to get a massage, go ahead and do that. The act of doing something for yourself can help you to feel better. And then also, like, our bodies and our minds are related, connected. And so, like, just physically releasing some of that energy, having someone release it for you will help. And this doesn't mean you have to like book a full spa treatment, right? If you've got body workshops in your neighborhood, go for one of those. If you got a nail salon and they do, 15-minute chair massage, go for that. Just a little bit of something to help physically release that. And so on the same idea, because our minds and our bodies are connected, another tip to help you get out of your funk, to help you feel better right now is to get physical. Move your body. You can take a walk around the block. You can do 10 burpees. You can go to the gym, take a Zumba class, go out dancing, whatever it is, just move your body, get physical. And when you're doing that activity, whatever it is, whatever works for you, really focus on your body. Focus on the movement that's happening. Focus on your breathing. Just think about yourself. Really try and get into your body and out of your head to help you change your state. Something else that I find magical when it comes to getting out of a funk and feeling better is baking. There is just something, especially if you're making bread or just doing something where you have to knead and like put your hands in it, just get your hands all in it. It feels good. So bake. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Again, like, yes, I said making bread. Making bread is complicated. Even quick breads can be somewhat complicated depending on the kind of time you have in your life. But like, you could just make some brownies, okay? And that is a box of mixed brownies. Pour it in, add the oil, add the water, maybe an egg, depending on what the recipe calls, and mix it up, throw it in the oven. It's going to take you 5 to 7 minutes, literally 5 to 7 minutes to mix it up and get it in the oven. And you're going to feel better after. And your whole family's going to benefit because brownies. So bake. Another thing that you can do to help get you out of your funk is to clean. I know. I'm not the cleany person. Like, thankfully, my husband is more of a neat freak than me. Actually, I said he is a neat freak. I'm not at all. So he cleans more, which is great. But even I find it cathartic to clean out a drawer or clean out a closet. So if you find yourself in a funk, like that drawer, the top of the fridge, your junk drawer, your closet, underneath the bathroom sink, whatever area in your house, a tiny area, right? Let's not go crazy, but a tiny area that needs some decluttering, a little bit of cleaning, go ahead and tidy it up. You're going to feel better. It will help. Another kind of cool thing that you can do, and this is really cool because it doesn't only help you, it also helps others, is to write a letter or send a thank you card to someone. Like, sit down and physically write out a letter or a card that goes into the mail. Yes, put it in the mail. People still do this. The person's going to get it in the mail and they're going to feel great because you thought about them. And also, usually when we get our mail, we're just like, okay, throw it away, keep it because it's a bill I got to pay, throw it away, right? They're going to see, it's going to be, what's this? And it's just a nice gesture. The trick here for you, right, because that's obviously feeling good for them, the trick that's good for feeling good for you is to make it a positive letter. Think about something wonderful that you did with that person. And just remember that one time when we were at the restaurant, we couldn't stop laughing. Whatever it is, just write that down and send it to them. Send that lovely memory out. And the last thing that I can recommend to help you get you out of a funk, well, this one does definitely depend on how you actually got into the funk. But you can always call your mom. If your mom is around, give her a ring. She's always going to be happy to hear from you. And somehow moms tend to magically know what to say. Also, karma's real. And maybe when your kids get older, they'll call you too, right? Which is something that I'm sure you would appreciate 20, 30 years from now. So there you have it. Some tips to help you feel better today, to help you feel better right now and get out of your funk. Please go ahead and share this with any other mama you know who is struggling with how they're feeling. You can also head over to my blog, thesavvyworkingmom.com, to download this list of things to do to feel better, and also a worksheet that helps you to think about things that will make you feel better yourself. Thanks for tuning in.